Next, we're going to click on Add Expense and scroll down to the section that says Other. Here you'll find a couple of expenses that are not listed above, but tend to be pretty common. Baggage, communication expense, fuel, other travel expense, parking, and tolls. Each of these have a fairly similar layout for how you input the expense, so let's start with baggage. Most airlines do charge a fee for checking the first bag unless you're one of the rewards members or something like that. The expense date has to match the receipt, and the receipt for our first flight was on the 21st, so we'll select the 21st. Comments really aren't necessary. It says baggage, has the date, so we'll click continue. We'll select the payment method as employee paid, and we'll say it was $25. It's a pretty normal fee. And click continue. Next, we select the charge type, which is always direct, even for other expenses, and click save. Fairly simple. Each of these other expenses are pretty simple to put in. We click on Add Expense, go down to Other, and we can look at fuel expense. Had to put fuel in the rental car. The date on the receipt was the 23rd because I filled it up before returning it. I don't need any comments. I click continue. It was employee paid and the amount was $30. These are the types of receipts that the currency conversions are very, very useful for. And we'll click continue. We'll select the charge type as direct and click save. Now, an interesting fact about Deltek. If you click on Add Expense and click on Other, you'll notice that there is not an option for taxis. Taxis are very common during travel, but there is no option for taxi. So we're going to choose Other Travel Expense. We'll put the expense date as the 25th is fine. It's the date on our receipt, and the comments we're going to put taxi to the airport in Honduras. And click continue. We had to put in those comments because since it's an other travel expense, we need to let the reviewers know what the expense was for since the title doesn't do that. We'll put employee paid, the expense incurred was $15, and we'll click continue. Choose the charge type, it says direct, and click save. Another common travel expense is tolls. We'll click on Add Expense and go down to Other and select Tolls. It is important to try to get receipts for tolls, but if you can't get a receipt for every toll, you will need to write an explanation for why you don't have a receipt or that you lost it and detail the amount and location that the toll took place. You can add that into comments as well as in your receipt packet. You'll put a memo that says missing receipt for toll on March 25th for $2. So we'll click continue. We'll choose employee paid and we'll say this was a $2 toll. And we'll click continue. The charge type is direct, as it is for everything, and we'll click save.